When Robin first came here, he was very withdrawn and quite possibly quite depressed as well. He was totally dependent on us and didn't manage to move his arms or his hands, and he'd lost a lot of body mass and a lot of muscle tone as well.
When I first met Robin, he was working at the engineering yard in Malik. We got together in the disco days. And that's how, you know, yeah. And then we got wed in '88.
As a young man, he had been incredibly fit. He'd even been in the SAS. So he was a very strong-minded and independent man.
When he first came to us, Robin was very unable to do any activities. He was really bedbound, he was very depressed.
He couldn't even speak. You can get 2 words out of him. I couldn't talk to him, he just look at you and, you know, it was like in a world of its own.
Lynn introduced me to Robin, and I noticed that his hands were really unable to hold a toothbrush. So I made what we call a putty handle so that he could get his hand round it to brush his teeth himself. At the time, at the very first, he was unable to lift his hand that much to get the toothbrush into his mouth. But over the weeks since he started, he's come on leaps and bounds. He's doing a really good job. What happens is the actual action of doing the toothbrushing is getting movement back into his arms.
We were then encouraging Robin to hold the face cloth, you know, to lift his arm up. Each time he does it, it builds up that little bit more strength in his arms and increasing his independence. He has become more positive in his outlook. We managed to find out more of the things that he was interested in, and we managed to get him to start coming to activities. And he quite enjoys the fact that it's an ex-army officer that's coming in and doing these exercises with him, because he's got an affinity with that person. Robin and Halcyon's relationship has developed and has gone back to being less stressful for Halcyon because of the way that Robin has improved since he's been here.
I noticed improvements when he started speaking a wee bit more and taking notice of things a bit more, and he would say, and of course I would bring the dog with me, and that helped him as well. And I think he feels more secure now. He moans and groans still at times, but he used to do that anyway. But,